So this is my review of Stock Footage Ultimate. One of the claims it's made, one of the key claims it's made about Stock Footage Ultimate is that this is not a collection of a video that's available from public sources like common domains or Creative Commons, that is. One thing that's good about Nelson Long and the Super Good products is they always have these, a lot of actual clip thumbnails, and so you get some better idea. But I've downloaded some. We're going to take a look at them in this review. You just kind of want to point it out that now this is, you're going to probably look at this and go, that's a little bit higher price than most, but it is $7,000. The last one that I remember seeing from them had only hundreds, and it was about half that price or something like that. So now what you're going to get is, here's a look at the actual front end product. The upsell is a $13,000 collection. I mean $13,000 video collection. This has they are kind of categories in a bunch of categories, which I always appreciate. I'll tell you right now that here's one of the collections, and they do not keyword them very well, which are at all, which is a bummer. So you're gonna have to do that yourself. But I do have to say that I like the human quality and models in these is one of the things that I most want to see. Is a lot of human. I'm most commonly using video myself to create a human connection to in my videos. At the point of the video where I want to connect with the viewer, I want them to see human subjects and bring it to life. And so I'm always looking for those. So they've got these for instance, here's a collection of working, and I want to actually see the face of the human content. So and that's, we know that is a little bit more expensive, if you will, because they have to get clearance for that. And so so this has got some good solid things. I'm always looking for something where I see the full face like that, because that's where I can create a connection. I can have show this, and you're looking at a human being, and it's well lit and professional video. So that's what I'm looking for. So a video like that, I would pay half the price just for that video of the total price. I would go to a site like VideoHive, be looking for something like that to create that human connection in my videos. And so when I see something like this, it makes me definitely feel like this is worthwhile. And there's a lot like that. I just happened to kind of stumble on that particular one. So this really makes this particular collection worthwhile in my mind, because you've got a lot of that kind of content. Again, the downside is I feel like I would have to keyword these and sort them myself a little bit more, but that it is what it is. So I did download one of the kind of collection here to just check out. Here, it was kind of interesting to me. We got this vintage collection, and normally I look at this and it's typically a gimmick because they're just running it through filters. But I have to say that I did see a good amount of stuff that I felt like was pretty useful with this concept. Here, like here's something with a little bit of science and all that kind of stuff, and it I can see using this in this, and the filter that it was run through actually does make it a little bit more compelling to me, and instead of it being kind of a gimmick to increase their numbers. So you take it for what it's worth. You may look at this and go, I would never use something like that, but this is the sort of thing where to me it makes it a little bit more compelling, because it feels like it was a little bit more thoughtfully implemented in this particular case than I have seen in some other collections, where this is definitely a gimmick to just increase their numbers. So take that for what you will. My bonus for this, I want to make sure that there's solid value here, so I'm including my Anibits Mega Bundle incomplete, for the full Mega Bundle. Now, one fair warning here, I'm not quite finished with this, so I'm not going to have it in the download until about the end of the day today on January 8th. So please be patient with that. I just want to finish the content. I've got a few more animations to process. To show you what I'm doing here, it's I'm adding in these fun animations here. Like I've got a super messy desktop, but I just want to show you the kinds of things that I'm adding in here, and just kind of getting these are the animations that I'm adding that go into Easy Animator and Easy Animator Pro, that is. And so that's what's coming. So that's my review of Stock Footage Ultimate. I hope that helps you make a decision one way or the other on whether or not you want to grab this. Thanks a lot for checking this out.